Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I'm going to share a little bit about the conceptual framework and research of teachers' professional development. So, in this study, they found that there are four main factors that influence teacher participation in professional development activities and how much they feel those activities impact their teaching. First factor is the teacher's background. This includes gender and level of education. In Europe, this factor has only a small influence, meaning whether a teacher is male or female, bachelor's or master's degree holder, it doesn't really change their participation much. But in Indonesia, background still plays a big role. For example, teachers in rural areas often have fewer chances to join professional development compared to teachers in cities. And the second factor is the school context. This means things like whether the school is big or small, public or private, and whether it's in a rural or urban area. In Europe, the influence is small too, although some studies show that smaller schools sometimes encourage more teacher learning. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, school context matters a lot because teachers in big cities usually have more opportunities for training compared to those in remote areas. And the third factor is teachers' beliefs, attitudes, and teaching practices. This is about how confident teachers feel about their job, their subject knowledge, and whether the training fits with their personal teaching style. In Europe, this factor is very strong. Teachers tend to join professional development if they feel it matches their needs and beliefs. In Indonesia, it's a bit different. Even though professional development is available, sometimes it is seen as just a formal government requirement. Many teachers attend because they have to, not because they feel it will really help them to improve. And as a result, their participation is often less serious and the impact on their teaching is smaller. However, with new initiatives like Merdeka Belajar, there is a growing effort to make professional development more meaningful and aligned with what teachers actually need. And the last factor is school organization. This includes support from principals, colleges, and the overall school climate. When a school environment is positive and there is good teamwork and support, teachers feel more motivated to join professional development. In Europe, strong support systems are already part of the culture. And in Indonesia, some schools, especially innovative or pilot schools, are starting to focus more on collaboration and support, but many schools are still working on this. In summary, in Europe, the biggest influences are teachers' self-confidence and a positive school climate. And in Indonesia, access to training, policies, and the formal nature of professional development still affect how seriously teachers engage. But positive changes are happening. So the key takeaway is if we want professional development to be truly effective, we need to focus on building teacher motivation from within, improving school environments, ensuring fair access to quality training for all teachers. And here is the basic conceptual framework. The purple one is school context characteristic. This includes school policy and climate, and it play a key role in shaping how teachers work and develop. The green one is teacher background and teacher background characteristic. This influence teacher practices, beliefs, and attitudes. Factors such as education, teaching experience, and personal values shape how teachers view teaching and how they behave in a classroom. And these two elements influence each other and help shape the need for professional development. And the yellow one, need for and participation in professional development. When teachers feel the need to improve their skills or when the school environment encourages it, they are more likely to engage in training or development programs. This factor acts as a mediator connecting teacher and school conditions to the impact that is experienced. And the last one is experienced impact. This is the final result of the whole process. It represents how teachers feel the changes after participating in professional development, which may impact teaching quality, job satisfaction, or students' outcome. And this framework emphasizes that school context, teacher characteristics, and their interaction are essential in shaping the need for and participation in professional development. That participation ultimately leads to the experienced impact, which may likely contribute back to teaching practices and school policies. Maybe that's all I can share. Thank you very much for your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.